everyone. It's Sunday, and most people know. Well, probably a lot of people don't know, but anyways, notwithstanding, it's Sunday in the shed. So I'm out here in the shed, and outside there's a snowstorm brewing. Supposed to get another 6 or 8 inches of snow tonight. And then this coming week, the temperature is going to plummet, apparently. We're going to be down to close to minus 30 centigrade in this area. So without doing quick calculation, that's probably about minus 25 Fahrenheit, very close. So cold. No matter what system you're using, very cold. So not really looking forward to that. But I'm almost to the mind there. It's been snowing and melting here since Christmas, so I just rather, if it's going to snow, it just snows and stays cold, and you don't have the mess all the time. But so anyways, we're going to get those near Arctic temperatures for probably at least a week, give or take. We shall see. In December we had some nice days in December, and everybody was all excited, climate change, but the back of my mind, I'm thinking, no, this is we're gonna get payback for this good weather. Anytime you get good weather in the winter, I find there's always a payback. You get really lousy weather to offset it. So looks like we're headed into that scenario. So yesterday I was down in the town south of me with Mr. and Mrs. Mack. Mr. and Mrs. Mack bought a new car. I think I mentioned my wife hit a deer Christmas Eve with our other car, and the insurance company phoned us over the holidays. They decided to write it off, which was my worst fear. I was kind of hoping they'd fix it up because it was in good shape, and could have got a few more years out of it before buying a new one. So anyways, we ended up buying a new Honda CR-V. We'll pick it up next weekend. Still haven't found out what the payout's going to be for the insurance, but need a new car in any case. So why another Honda CR-V? Well, over the years we've owned quite a few Honda products, and they're excellent cars. I mean, that's just the honest truth. We had that CR-V, I think we bought it new, and I think we had it 12 years, and we had zero problems with it. Nothing. I mean, there was a few little warranty recall things, but those were handled absolutely no problem. I mean but as far as mechanical problems or anything, nothing. That car never let us down in its whole life. So that's why we decided to go back to another Honda, basically the same thing, just an updated model. To my way of thinking, there's only two vehicles you want to buy. That's Hondas and Toyotas. The Hondas aren't that bad. The Toyotas are a bit more expensive, but again, like I say, you buy them and it's trouble-free driving. So anyways, the car's getting all undercoated and everything this week, or during the week, and it's getting the paint protection, the upholstery protection, all that kind of stuff. Again, that's cheap insurance there. It definitely helps your paint and your interior wear better over the life of the car. If you're planning on keeping a vehicle like we do, that's the only way to go. Do a little bit of that stuff up front. Excuse me, and it definitely pays you dividends down the road. So, it's going to be nice to get a new car other than the paying for it part. So, and, slowly getting back up to speed at work there. I don't know about anybody else, but after the holidays, the world's still rumbling along, but it just takes a while to catch up. Seems like you're racing to trying to get back on the train all of January. So, here this week, January's almost half over, so it's going to be February before we know it. So just anything too major going on out here. My son was up earlier there. He's fixing up his quad there. A bearing went in the rear control arm, front control arm. Can't remember. Anyways, we had to press a bearing out of the control arm. So, and every time you're trying to press out a bearing, you never have the exact size collar you need to press it out. But that's where it's handy if you have a metal lathe. And I just make the tooling as you go. You can just turn down a piece of round stock to the size of the bearing you're trying to push out. And it just makes life that much easier. So we did that this morning. So he's going back to work on that. So we're just out of here, and you know, it wouldn't be Sunday unless we're having a beer, right? So this one's from Russell Brewing Company, a Wee Angry Scotch Ale. I had this one before. I might even have had it on a review at some point. It's brewed down in Langley, I think. Langley, yeah, pretty sure it's Langley. And just notice the British Columbia Beer Awards 2019, first place. So let's, oh yeah. So that had a bit of built up energy in the bottle. Oh yeah. Yeah, nice dark ale. I'm not chilling him as much as I normally would too, just in case Ian Matthews is onto something. He's quite a seasoned beer drinker, and he keeps telling me that they shouldn't be ice cold. So, you know, I'm trying it. The jury's out, but some of them are not too bad if they're not as cold. Ooh, yeah, that's good. Very good. That's a nice winter beer. So I got a little bit of wire here I'm going to strip up later. Put that in. I started another bucket here of those chopsticks of copper wire. I've got the one bucket full, so goals try and fill that one up here. My good friend Phil at Canadian Treasure Hunters did a video today or yesterday. Says the prices are starting to go up down at the coast. I don't know if, I think he said number one is around $3 a pound right now. So that's actually pretty good. So I'm hoping that anything $3 or over would be great as far as I'm concerned. And hopefully the aluminum goes up a bit. I've got aluminum stashed all around the back of the shed, so I've got to get rid of that here when the snow melts, or there'll be trouble. So I'm kind of hoping about March, so I'll make a run down there and see how it goes. Yeah, I was just in the other town to the north of me. I just came back there. I dropped some stuff off at our other shop there. And of course, the roads are just treacherous, just a sheet of ice there. So fortunately, everybody was going slow. Most of the fast winter drivers have already ended up in the ditch. So the ones that are left are the more cautious ones. So anyways, that should make for a slow commute to work tomorrow. Not really looking forward to that. Well, I don't look forward to Monday at the best of times, but definitely the roads are going to be treacherous tomorrow. So anyways, not too much else to say. Well, you know, really never have much to say anyways, but you know, I like to ramble. So anyways, I hope that everyone has a great upcoming week, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday, folks. And it's the old guy out from the shed. Bye now.